Welcome to Pitaiyo. This is a class that combines Pilates, Tai Chi, and yoga. You're going to need a little bit of equipment today, 2 blocks and a strap. We start on our mat in Savasana with some stretches. So let's get started. And this is the series we're going to go through. Think of this as your fitness to-do list. So let's get started. On your mat, on your back. First, I would start with a nice long body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Make everything really long. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give your knees a hug. Check in with your back. Remember, this is your back tightness indicator. If you can't bring your knees together, your back is pretty tight, and you'll be able to feel it. Excuse me. Hug in and breathe. Nice deep breath in and out. Keep one knee in. Roll the ankle, 3 circles one direction. And then 3 circles other direction. Extend the other leg, pull the knee more in towards your armpit, and then take it across the body to the other side. And hold that stretch. Come to center. Other side, same thing. Knee comes in, roll the ankle, 3 circles. Both directions. Knee towards the armpit. Extend the other leg. Knee across. Come back to center. Go back to the first leg. Get your strap. Place it across the sole of the foot. Big hamstring stretch. The other knee is bent. You can extend it, just make sure you can focus on the hamstring stretch. Arms long. Reach up behind the strap, extend the other leg, take this leg across the body. Once it gets there, really push and pull into your strap. So I'm getting a firm grip on my strap and I'm pushing it as much as I can with my foot, and I'm rotating away from that direction, trying to send my hip down towards my other foot. And then bend the knee, release other side. Same thing. On your back, knee comes in. Extend the leg for the hamstring stretch. Extend the other leg. Take this leg across the body. Hold that stretch. Extend the opposite arm. See if you can look down those fingertips. Bend the knee, return to center. So we've done Savasana, leg stretches, now we're at Pilates. Bring the knees back into the chest. And take your legs in tabletop. And then alternate toe taps. So legs are up, alternating toe taps. Thumbs under the tailbone just so you can press your back into imprint. Alternating toe taps. The key here is to make sure you're really pressing your back into the mat. You want to have a firm press between back and mat, even the upper part of your sacrum. So you can keep alternating, or to make this more intense, we'll do double tap. A little bit slower though. Make sure that you're exhaling as you return your knees back to tabletop. 3 more like this. Again, you keep alternating. Do this bent knee, double toe tap, or we'll add a longer lever for the third variation. So here we go. Toes out. Stretch your legs longer. Return back to 90 degrees. Toe tap, stretch the legs, return back to that 90 degree. Take an inhale to prepare, and exhale as you scoop the legs. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet, dorsiflex. Drag your heels to the diagonal, last set of abdominals. Ready? Point toes, scissors. Scissor legs. Let's go for 30 seconds. If it's hard, put your legs more at a 90-degree angle. To make it harder, take them more in a diagonal. Just keep your back pressing into the mat. 10 more seconds. And knees in. Rock yourself up and over for forward fold. Up and over, forward fold. Use your blocks so the floor becomes closer to you. Try to relax your head. Sometimes we hold the head up and it doesn't let all the tension go. So see if you can relax your head. If that hurts, just soften the knees a little bit. Bend at the knees and slowly peel yourself up, coming into your Tadasana. Stand nice and tall. Focus on Tadasana, so standing tall, tailbone slightly tucked, ribcage lifted, not pressing out, chin on the countertop. Good posture. And then widen the stance a little bit wider, almost shoulder width apart. Inhale the arms up, supported side bend, so reach up on one side. Take your arm across the body. So support with the hand. Other side, reach up first. Keep the pelvis nice and straight, and then take it over. One more time. Reach up, over. Other side, lift, and over. Come back to center. Qigong. Go into your horse stance, so you just bend your knees more, lengthen the tailbone even more. Reach your arms out to the sides. Gather chi. Just 3 of these, then we'll go into lion's paw. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your hands back up that column. Take your hands out to the side. So lion's paw. Your arms go out into a big V. Then you squeeze your hands as though mimicking lion's paw. Then you squat down, go as low as you comfortably can. It's the first one. And then from here, my mind shifts to in a like CrossFit gym or meathead gym where I have a bar across my back and I power lift. And then I lose the bar and I go back to Tai Chi. Release the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Grip your abdominal muscles, so exhale to squeeze your abs to protect the back on these squats. Power up, release. 3 more. Open, squat, squeeze. Power up, and release. 2 more. Open, squat, squeeze. Power up, so I'm stretching my back here. Tailbone tucked, and then release. Last one. Open, stretch your pecs. Squat, squeeze, warm the legs. Power up, and release. Balance. Let's do a Narahasana King Dancer pose. So pick a leg, any leg, stand on one foot. Option just to hold here, hands at heart center, intense enough. Otherwise, grab the leg for a quadricep stretch. Now, if you want to make it more yoga-like, go into King Dancer. So push the top of the foot into the palm of your hand. Find your drishti eye gaze. and reach as far forward as you can and hold. I'm thinking about engaging my belly, never releasing my core so I don't compromise my back. And then stand tall, stretch the legs. Other side, same thing. Find your balance in that supported foot. Could be a knee lift or an ankle grab for a quad stretch. Knees stay close together. Tendencies to go out to the side. Keep them close together. Knee in line with hip. Reach the arm. Find that drishti eye gaze. Lock in. It's like you're having a stare down competition. Stare that down. Stare that down. And hold. Or challenge whoever's working out with you. All right. Moving on. Did our qigong, yoga balance, now tai chi. We haven't done praying mantis in a long time, so why don't we go for that? Inhale the arms up, lower, lift, open. It's a kick, step, strike. Kick, step, strike. Now on this knee, make it like almost like a Muay Thai boxing knee. So when you pull your hands in, knee, knee, knee. Hands go to knees and repeat. So we'll just do 3 of those. Open, kick, step, strike, kick, step, strike, ready? Power knee, power knee, power knee, finish. Lift, open, control the kick, step, strike, ready? Knee, knee, knee. Hands go to knees. Repeat. Lift, open, kick, step, strike, knee, knee. Lift, open, kick, step, strike, kick, step, strike. Power knee, power knee, power knee. Hands go to knees. So if your mind shifts and you think of that knee like a weapon, you tend to have better form and use more power. Two more. Open. Leg extension, which is your kick, control it. Leg extension, heel toe, strike, knee, knee, knee. Last one, hands to knees. And then you finish up at the top of your mat, ready for sun cells. Kick, step, strike, knee, knee, knee. Top of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Let's go for 4 sun salutations today. 4. Swan dive, back is flat. Go into your fold. Hang like a rag doll here in your forward fold. Hang and fold. Hang and fold. Bend the knees, hands find the mat. Take one leg back and then the other. Hold a nice strong plank. Elbows come in towards the rib cage, lower down. Try to hover over the mat at first and then lower the belly. Scoop the head, little baby cobra. Make sure your toes are in line with your heels, which are in line with your knees and your hips. See if you can come up a little bit more into your cobra or upward dog. And then press back into that child's pose. Wide knees, tailbone, trying to reach for the heels. From child's pose, come into your tabletop. From tabletop, downward facing dog. Don't pedal yet. Just see where you are. Lift the tailbone, drive the heels down, arms nice and long, fingers splayed for more stability. Let's go for a nice long stretch here. Look to the hands, shift into plank. Left foot comes forward, take a knee. Left hand, left knee, open up. Come back to center, we'll do the other side on the next round. Right foot comes in, you're back in your fold. Inhale into your flat back. My back is tight, I need to use my hands on my shins today. Go into your fold or reverse swan dive from here. Sometimes I'll reverse swan dive from here just if my back can't handle anything else. Swan dive. Number 2 of 4, flat back, lower down, hands find mat, right leg goes back, left leg goes back. Hold a nice strong plank. Lower and just hover your belly over the mat. Hover, elbows squeezing into sides, head in line with spine. Then lower, reach your head forward, little baby cobra. My elbows are still close to my sides. Lift up a little bit more. Maybe come into that upward facing dog. And then tuck toes, press back. Notice I exhale as I go, downward facing dog. Come up high to your tippy toes, send one heel down. Focus on that calf for a breath. Inhale to the toes, exhale the other heel down. Inhale to the tippy toes, drive both heels down, shift weight to the hands, plank, right foot comes forward, take a knee. Right hand on knee, little rotation as well. Come back to center, left foot comes in, fold. Flat back, engaging hamstrings. Do your mula bandha, that pelvic floor lock, and then reverse your swan dive from here. Reverse swan dive. 2 more to go. Add a side bend, and swan dive. Flat back, fold, step or jump. Hold a nice firm plank. Lower through that chaturanga dandasana. Get a nice hover. Good strength here. Belly's lifted over the mat. Then reach your head forward. Little baby cobra or fuller cobra. Press back, child's pose or downward dog. Either one. Tuck toes, downward facing dog if you're going there. Inhale to the tippy toes again. Exhale, drive one heel down. Inhale up, exhale the other heel down. Look to the hands, shift through plank, left foot comes forward again. You can either take a knee or stay lifted, which is a little bit more intense. Hand goes on knee, hand goes up. Frame the foot, back foot comes in, fold. Flat back, or reverse swan dive from here. Last one, side bend, and side bend. And swan dive. Step or jump, feet back into your plankasana, holding. Go into your hover, elbows in, lengthen head, bhujangasana. Press it back, Ardha Mukasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, one heel down. Then move your body a little bit. I'm just gonna shift my weight around just to see where the tightness is, kind of fishing for it, so to speak. Look to the hands, right foot comes in, option to take a knee, option to stay up on this one. Add the hand. My back leg is strong. Come back to center. Back foot comes in. I bend my knees. Arms come forward, belly on thighs, and I lift into a good chair. Hold chair. From chair, we'll go to your crescent lunge. Bring your hands forward. So one leg forward, one leg back. Doesn't matter which one. Go through your tiger bow just 5 times. So pull back, take aim of the tiger. 5. Your knee hovers down to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up. Go for a deeper crescent lunge. And then bring your hands to heart center. Twist or twist. Come to center and lower. We haven't done spider monkey in a while. We'll give that a try. Walk your front foot forward as far as you can. Tibial shin stretch. So we're right here on one side. Then we do the other side. Toes down. Spine long. Toes up. Spine stays long. Think about squaring your hips. Just that inch move can really change the pose, the stretch. Spider monkey. So take that back leg back a little bit further. You have blocks. Place the blocks under your front thigh and hold. See how far back you can take that back leg. Maybe for Christmas you want the splits. And then bring it back in. Let's transition through a sun cell. Hands go to the mat, left leg goes back, lower, lift, downward dog. This time the right foot comes forward. Right foot comes forward, lift up into that crescent lunge. The hands come forward, tiger bow on this side. Pull back on your imaginary bow and arrow, 5. So you have to pretend there's a lot of resistance as you pull. 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up, go for your spinal twist, either hand on knee, which is a nice modification to make it more intense. I would lower down. Need to remind myself not to let my belly relax on my thigh. Nice rotation here. Come to center. Lift the arms again, take it down. Tip, hamstring stretch on this side. Walk the front foot forward. So I'm focusing on my tibialis and hamstring. If I were to send this bent knee back, then I would get more of a hip flexor stretch. Spine nice and long, bring your toes towards you. See if you can lift your tailbone even more and hinge over more and send that extended leg, hip down. And make a really funny, ugly face when you do so. Even uglier. Really ugly. Pull the foot towards you. Inhale back up in your crescent lunge. And hold. All right, warrior time. Open up into your warrior 2. My right foot is forward. It may look like my left, but it's really my right. Hold. Core work. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Bring it up. Elbow to knee. Bring it up. Elbow. Up. 2 more. 2. 1. Reverse that warrior. Send the arm up. Maintain that front knee bend. You feel a good stretch on your side, on your back. Come back to your warrior 2. Triangle series. Straighten the leg. Should your hips reach. And then take that hand to the inside of your shin. Other hand goes up. Open the arms out to the sides. Square both feet so it's like you're on railroad tracks. All 10 toes face forward. Open your arms out to the side. Lower, lift the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms open. Right hand goes to hip, left hand goes down this time. And your left hand can go to a block. Sometimes that's too far. You can just go to the inside of your leg. Look over your shoulder. Now I want to try to get a little bit of range of motion in my shoulder joint. So I'm going to open my stance a little bit. My hand's going to go to the block, and I'll sort of air guitar my arm around. And then open up and hold. Driving my hip back. It wants to creep in. Don't let it. Hips are square, feet are down. Open the arms out to the sides. Do anything you want with the hands behind your back. You can interlace fingers, you can reverse prayer, whatever you want to do. And then hinge forward from the hips for your chin to shin. Chin to shin. This is a great place in chin to shin to check in with how close your face is to your shin. I'm super tight, so I feel pretty far. So there are a few poses, well, a lot of poses where you can check in. Revolve half moon today. Shift your weight forward from that runner's lunge. Block or no block, up to you. Lift that back leg. And revolve half moon, think opposites. I have my right foot down, my left hand is support, and I look over my right shoulder. So again, right foot forward, right foot forward, left hand down. Look over the right shoulder. And then from here, cartwheel your arms back to that warrior 2. And because I like to keep moving, let's vinyasa to the other side. Vinyasa to the other side. Right foot goes back, lower down, elbows in, body nice and tight. Reach the head forward, shoulders down. Pressing back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet if you want to. This time your left foot comes forward. Left foot comes forward. Inhale yourself up, and then open into your warrior two on this side. Check in with your form, knee over second, third toe. Some things never change in yoga, like good form, that never, ever changes. Arms reaching nice and long. Exhale as you take your elbow to the knee and come back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost done. Reach out for that reverse warrior. Maintain the front knee bend. Think long. Reach up. Nice and long. Come back to that warrior two. Straighten the leg. Feel your weight evenly distributed. Reach the arms forward and open up. Hand on the inside for a little bit of core strength. Open the arms out to the sides. If this feels okay for your legs and back, you can keep that back leg back and the foot open. I like to turn my feet in for a little bit more stability. Lift the arms and lower them 5 times. 5. 4. Back is flat here. You can always come up a little bit higher. 2. And 1. Then revolve that triangle. Right hand goes to the shin, left hand to the hip. Now when that left hand goes to the hip, manipulate it a little bit. Send it back. Tendencies the hips want to shift in one direction, and to feel the stretch, you want to shift in the other direction. The wider your stance, the easier the pose. If I bring my hand and the block closer to my foot, I make the pose a little bit more intense. Back to that chin and shin. Open the arms, interlace fingers, reverse prayer, maybe just a pec stretch behind the back. Send your arms above your head. Exhale, chin towards shin. Release the arms, soften the knee to go into your revolve half moon. You go in this runner's lunge position, get the nice push off. Opposites, left foot down, right hand down. Look over the left shoulder this time. The more this right hand is in the midline with your left foot, the harder the pose. So go where you're challenged yet successful. Send the arm up, maybe air guitar it up. You can send your eye gaze up. That's pretty intense. Horizon eye gaze always works. And then cartwheel the arms, go back to your warrior two. All right, going down. Cartwheel the arms back down to the mat. Take it into your plank. More Plankasana. From your plank, lower to the knees and open up into your side plank. Side plank. Take that top leg up. We'll work the outer thigh just a little bit. Lifting and lowering. See if you can go full range of motion. Take the toe down to the floor and lift so the foot is a little bit higher than your hip height. If that doesn't feel good, then just go in whatever range works for you. Now reduce that range of motion in half. More of a quick lift, going just halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we kind of go around the world. So we go into a different bridge. So we have plank, bridge, or reverse plank. Send your arms down by your side. Today it's just a lift and hold. Get a nice squeeze to the glutes. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Just squeeze and hold. Just a hold today. See if you can interlace fingers behind the back. Take it more into a yoga bridge where you lift your hips even more, bringing your chest a little closer to the chin. A little bit higher lift. Squeeze the glutes and then release. If you need a back reset, bring your knees in and then take it to the other side plank. Other side plank, again with the leg work. Wrist joint in line with shoulder joint. All joints are always stacked. Lower lift, big range of motion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pulse that range of motion, so it's just halfway now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come into your tabletop. Wag your tail. See if you can just wag your tail and isolate the upper body. So you're not moving the upper body, you're just moving that lower body. It's hard. And then walk your hands down one side. Walk the hands through to the other side. Come into your center pigeon, and you can decide if you either want to go on your back for your pigeon pose or if you want to stay prone. Bring one knee in, send one leg back. Take it forward. I like to stack fists so my head is in alignment with my spine. When people go into pigeon, the tendency is just to sort of relax and lie in their pigeon. You can do that, but you won't get any benefit. Instead, think about your hips. Try to keep squaring your hips. So you need to keep this sort of push-pull in the hip. So for me, I'm driving my left hip back and trying to shift my right hip forward. Stay low, just turn your body over that bent knee. Stay low, come back to center. One more variation on this side. Bend the elbow, put it in line with the knee. See if you can stack one hand on top of the other. And push away so your belly doesn't lie on your thigh so much. And I've got my right elbow in front of my left knee. So opposites again. Come back to center. Lift that chest. And just roll on the hip today. Bring the other leg all the way around for a nice spinal twist. Give the knee a nice hug. Sit up tall. Come to center. Pigeon on the other side. Bring this knee down. Send the other leg back. Once again, it's easy to sort of relax in the pose, but mentally, one hip goes back, the other goes forward. Try to keep squaring the hips. Stay low, turn your body over the bent knee. Send that left elbow in line with the right knee. And see if you can stack. Deeper stretch across the glute. You can really tell that the muscle fans in this pose. The glute looks like your pec, just this nice sheath of muscle. And come back to center. Lift up. Bring that back leg all the way around for another spinal twist on this side. Sitting up as tall as you can, always good to practice good posture. Come back to center, uncross the legs. A little bit more ab work, and then we're done. So let's bring one of those blocks in between your legs. Let's do some normal sit-ups. Arms go forward. So we'll lower back and bring it up. We'll go for 20 of these. So I'm going to lower down and bring it up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Give my block a good squeeze. 15, 14. Try to keep your feet down. 13, 12, 11. Last 10 head rotations. So you're up, rotate, rotate, 9. Up, rotate, rotate. The spine likes to be straight when you rotate it, not in a C curve. So make sure the spine is nice and straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I have to remind myself, don't move the knees, don't shift the hips. Last one, then the 100. And then we're done. All right, keep your block. We'll use the block today. Shoulders, arms elongated. They went over sharing the pizza. Share the pizza. Don't make your posture like this. So roll down into your C curve. Let your knees come up 2. Pump the arms. Breathe it in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 10. Breathe it in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 20. Add the legs. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 30. Breathe it in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 30. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Woo-wee. Nice, big stretch. You earned it. Knees in again. Reset the spine. Spinal twist. Arms above your head. Let your knees fold to one side. Knees in. Knees to the other side. Knees in, and either feet down or legs extended. Prune line, quick little savasana, or maybe an invert. Squeeze your face, squeeze your arms, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs, squeeze your toes. Make their tension be all over the body. And then slowly release toes, glutes, arms, face. Arms above the head. Fold your eyeballs open, stick out your tongue as far as it will go. And then relax. Savasana, if you want to get on an invert table, if you have an invert table, and just do a quick minute session on your inversion table, or maybe you want to do a shoulder stand on the wall. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock yourself up in a seated position. Nice twist. Have a great day. Hope you feel better, a little looser. Think about a few things you can be thankful for and your gratitude, this week being Thanksgiving. Namaste. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for a special Thanksgiving hit.